Hey, hope we don't. We are live and ready to go with some more Final Fantasy VIII. And we are on our way to Timber for our very first seed mission. We went over to Dollet, we destroyed a giant robot thing. We didn't let Quistis have her moment. Now we are gonna go and check out the fancy seed cabins in the train. Oh yeah. Only 2 beds for a 3-man team. And a magazine that you never actually need to read. It teaches you an ability that you already have. Do you know anything about Timber? I know loads about Timber, but we'll say not too much because he'll give us a bit of information. That used to be a country surrounded by deep forests, and Galbadia invaded. Timber fell quite easily, and now it's under Galbadian occupation. Loads of resistance factions. Basically, everybody in Timber doesn't want to be occupied by Galbadia, so everybody who lives there is part of some form of resistance group. Why does she come in saying she doesn't feel well? Oh no, we've all been poisoned. Poison? I think this is the song called The Mission. Here, it's the best character in the entire game. Magic Stone. Yeah, deal with all this. Let's cure us, we don't care. I'm pretty sure I'm all equipped and leveled up anyway. Not leveled up, the same Pokemon Platinum. Cure found. I don't know which one of these two is Selfie, but it don't matter. In case you are new to this game and you don't know what's happening, people are sleeping, so all of our stuff that we have equipped is still here. There he is, look, Laguna. That's Squall, because you can see he's got no HP junction and his strength is through the roof. And then that one will be Zell. I think Zell's the one with the strength junction. And Selfie has Quetzalcoatl, yeah. So Selfie is the big man. Do you know what? There should 100% be... Instead of remaking Final Fantasy VIII, they should just make a Laguna game. This is the best song in the game. How do I, Maybe crank the music up on the next... crank up the music on the next battle. The, all those little question marks are our sleeping character's thoughts. And if I had to choose one of the 3 weapons, obviously the machine gun's cool, but it's a bit bland. I'd pick Gyrus's blades all day, every day. This thing has a little bit more health than I thought. I have to be really honest, when I normally play this, I spend way too much time in Balan playing guards. I normally have 100 tornadoes on all of my character's strength by now. Or not everyone's strength, because not everybody can have strength. But everyone's got 100 tornado spells already. Like, I waste my time collecting all the cards I need to get, like Quake spells, tornado spells, all the good ones. Speaking of which, fire magic, do we already do it? Oh, it's not fire magic. Oh, it's time magic refined for Quake. Of course it is. Do 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 do. Can't park that there. Traffic jam. In the Galbadia Hotel. Galbadia? Who knows? Not paying you nothing. Usual table is ready. Excuse me? He's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, what is this? Is your head buzzing? You too? Yeah, ever since we were in Timber. Yeah, we're just tired, that's all. We'll all be fine after a drink or 2 or 3. I'm walking around. Let's take this load off. Let's chill out. They can have a little chat and a conversation. At ease, man. How are we doing? Right, finally fixed my chat, so it should be coming up on the screen now. There we go. Sorted. Come on, mate. Now he's gonna hobble around. The dog's name's Biscuit. He's a little custard cream, bless him. Hey? Thanks very much. He's very sleepy this morning. He's a Staffordshire Bull Terrier cross, but we don't know what he's crossed with. We rescued him when he was about 3. So all that's happening here is Kairos and Ward are going to bully Laguna about fancying Julia and not having the balls to go and do anything about it. And now they're just going to leave him as she decides to come and make the first move because he apparently doesn't have it in him. What games do I play? I play all sorts, to be honest. Mostly RPGs. I'm playing Final Fantasy VIII and X. I'm also attempting very miserably to play Pokemon Platinum Kaizo. I'm not doing very well there, but I am trying. And yeah, at the minute that's it. I've got Final Fantasy IX in the books, but I wanted to do something different with that because I've got the old Brady Game strategy guide. Do I play Rainbow Six Siege? I want to. I've not played it before, but it is something that I've been interested in trying. Just I kind of need a new first-person shooter game. I don't like Call of Duty. It's just awful to play. And the one I've been playing the most over the past few years has been Apex Legends, but it's just not. Don't know. I'm not finding Apex to be that fun anymore. It's a very good game. Hope you get into the game. It's not a bad idea. Oh, she's inviting him up to her room, so he's gonna freak out. It's pretty hard to talk freely in here. Everyone's listening. The entire bar is just standing around the table watching her chat to you. She's like, hey, you don't want to come to my room? Like, you just buy games that look good. Level 140 in the game. Oh yeah, no problem, Jack. I do need a new first-person shooter game, and Apex Legends is not. It's not treating me well. Apex is a bit shy. The thing about Apex is I like the speed of the play. Your movement speed, you're running around and you're jumping, vaulting, all of that. Like the actual physical movement in the game is really good. For some context on my first-person shooter background, I used to play. My favourite first-person shooter is Quake 3 Arena back in the day, like way back in the day. So, you know, strafe jumping and all of that kind of movement nonsense was what I was into. So when I'm playing Apex, it's not, obviously you don't get strafe jumps and stuff. And yeah, it's all, I like the movement side of things. Which is Julia's room. Speed of play is good, but it's too easy. Kids trying to do way too much movement. Yeah, it's nice to be able to beam somebody from across the map because they're trying their hardest to do some vault jumps or whatever, and I'm not exactly very good with my movement, but I like the attempt. I realised that realistically, I've probably aged out of first-person shooters. Like, I think really you get to 24 and you age out of first-person shooters. It's all kids and stuff now, isn't it? It's all 14-year-olds who've trained their thumbs for years to be master aimbots. And here's me in my lifetime. I've had to switch from keyboard and mouse back to controller. Learn 2 different movement styles and all sorts. Oh, Laguna's getting all nervous now that she's spotted him. You're always smiling. It's funny to me that he's been admiring her from afar for years, just watching her play piano. And now she goes, oh, I see you all the time. And he's like, wait, what do you mean you see me? Mate, you don't leave her alone. You have children at least one time, they should. Ask you to play something with them. I think that gaming is good for kids in some respects. Just like with everything, it needs to be monitored. You can't just sit them in front of a PlayStation forever and they'll be sound. But you do gain actual skills from gaming. PlayStation or Xbox. We're on PlayStation today, my friend. I have not really an Xbox guy, mainly just because I don't like how the joypad feels. I don't like the Xbox joypad. It feels a bit too chunky. It's got too much meat on its bones. Makes it better so we can play. Yeah, we get I think crossplay is integrated into most games now, I think. Although, to be fair, I do try and avoid crossplay in things like shooters because you get too many people who when you're trying to play joypad and they've got keyboard and mouse is just so much more in the right hands. It's a much better advantage than a joypad. Not in my hands. If you put a keyboard and mouse in my hands, I will still be shit. Right, Laguna, we're gonna have to cock block you. You've got work to do, and you shouldn't have slept through the night. Next up, Zimba. Oh, their dream ended way before mine, so they're just chilling now. Xbox more because more of my friends have one. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people, when Xbox came out, I had a lot of people leave PlayStation and go to Xbox. Every game tells you a life lesson, like Among Us teaches you not to trust strangers. Yeah. It also teaches you how to be distrustful of strangers. It teaches you all sorts. I think the life lesson here in Final Fantasy VIII is don't shove things into your brain that will make you lose your memories. It's not a very It's not the kind of message that everybody needs to hear. Maybe just the Ralph Wiggums of the world. Laguna, Kiros, and Ward. I cannot tell you how many years after I completed this game that I put together the connection between the Laguna, Kiros, and Ward group and Squall and his friends. Psych yourself up, baby! Well, you just teleported. We're very advanced in society here. We've worked things out. Just localized teleportation. Couple of feet, that's it. Some parents don't like the kids on consoles, some parents do. The thing is, I don't think that... I think a big issue is the lack of money, like being able to... The owls are still around. The forests of timber sure have changed. See, Moogles and Chocobos, I mean, I was going to say they're both better than owls, but I actually really like owls. Chocobos are definitely the best. But it's the owls. Yeah, there's positives and negatives to gaming. Doing anything too much is a bad thing. So, I don't know. It's been all, like, I don't know how kids get by these days. When we were young, it makes me feel so fucking old, but we didn't have, like, our phones in our pockets all the time. Just you in the chat now. It's you and Bob. We've got Bob as well. Look at the viewer list. I've got there's two streams though. We've got the widescreen and the vertical. And then there's also the Twitch stream as well. It's a bit weird though, it glitches. Yeah, I've noticed that every now and again I'll be looking at it and it'll say that I have one viewer, but I know that I'm watching it and the viewer is watching it, so there's more than one. That straight rejection there is so painful. Fully reaches his hand out like, I'll shake your hand. And then he does the same thing to Zell. You absolute arsewipe. Zone and Watts look much younger in the HD one than they did on the PS1. I always felt like Watts looked like he was, you know, in his 30s. It's the princess's nap time, sir. Can't leave him hanging. They all just leave each other hanging. They're all a bunch of rude little arseholes. I suppose when you do train children to become soldiers, they don't exactly have the social skills and graces that you'd expect of a normal person. Did you do your GCSEs today? No, I just went to war. We're not Gophers, we're Seed Special Forces. The last time for this kind of thing. He's complaining because he's just asked you to go and speak to her. That's it. Like, oh, Gaffer's in her room. You can go and fetch her. I think you forget, Sonny Jim, you're a mercenary. You do what you're paid to do, and nothing more. You know, from the party. It turns out the lady who thought we were the most attractive man at the dance is the one who's hired us. think you'd like this game. This game is excellent. The story is weird. Although the story in this is strange. The story in Final Fantasy X is also strange. I don't know why this story gets a lot of flack for its nonsensicalness, but Final Fantasy X just kind of gets free will and left to do what it wants. Just a quick one. Yeah. He's the one who introduced me to Sid. When am I going to do a face reveal? It's not really. Not even thought about it. I think I would mark. No. It's the face reveal is not something that I'm particularly interested in. Dog reveal, yeah, that's it. Who needs to see my face when you've got his? Your name is Renoa. I think I may change Angelo's name to Biscuit. Here he is. This is my part. Yeah, we get to change his name. Biscuit. There's only just enough space for his name. We know how to use his limit breaks. Say use his limit breaks. You don't really get to do much with his limit breaks. You just tell him to learn stuff and wait. And there we go. Russian cannon. He already knows. And if we check the Pet Pals volume we found on the book, Biscuit Strike. Hold on. Oh no, it does teach you a new move. Ignore me. I thought that the first one only taught you the stuff that you already had. Old Troy's death, I said, we got all of those. Yes, it's always hard when when you lose a pet. I think because my stepdad had to put his spaniel down a few years ago, literally about 2 years ago now, and I think it's really harsh. She had at the end of the day, she kind of had to be put down. Her legs weren't really working anymore. With her being a spaniel and having some issues with her hips, they said that she'd probably get to about 8 years old when she was quite young, like 5-6 years old. They only gave her a couple more years. And I think she was about till she was 12. So she got a good few extra years in there that the vets didn't think she was going to get. But yeah, she just got to the point where you couldn't really... her legs weren't working anymore. She couldn't get herself up. And it is really sad. It's so hard to have to go through it. I wish our pets could live longer. I've said this many times. I'd give up. Take 10 years off the end of my life and give them to my dog. But keep doing that until we lasted just as long. Like, I'll take whatever I need to off the end of my life to add it onto his life so that we die together. That'd be my... So whether that means... take 30 years off the end of mine, chuck it on his. I only get 30 more years, but I get all 30 of them with this little boy. I'd do that in a heartbeat. I love this bit. This is so funny. So you go through all of this. It's a very, very elaborate president theft. We're going to kidnap a dude. Oh, my name's Thomas. It is in my YouTube channel name somewhere, like in my channel description. It isn't a secret in any way, shape or form, thankfully. So we're on the first train at the bottom. We uncouple the cars. Then this set of trains slides in, which is the train we're on now plus the dummy car. Then we have to run over and uncouple the president's car and our car from the dummy car. And they slide back in and click back together. That's the idea. Considering these guys, I don't know how they've managed to set this up. You see how unprofessional of a group they are. They're the same age as us. They're just a bunch of teenagers that don't like the regime and have managed to get their hands on some technology that they probably shouldn't have. Oh, this looks fun. This is a really cool part of the game, the train mission. It can be a little bit awkward. I know when I was a kid I had some trouble with some of the codes and stuff. And not getting caught by the guards. 1, 2, 3, 4, easy. So, yeah, 3, 1, 2, 4. You need 5 seconds for each code. It's so easy. I hated playing this on the Steam. 2, 4, 3, 1. 2, 3, 2, 4. It's just about timing. You can do it really quick. 2, 3, 1, 3. 4, 3, 4, 1. We know I made it, that's why. We bought everything else at the gift store. Oh, I thought some kid made it. The paint job sucks. I made it look shit on purpose. I made it look like that on purpose. It represents my hatred towards President Delling. Hatred? Yeah, you must really hate him. It's one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life. Pops up a notification on your phone because upon post notifications. Yes, it's post notifications. I have them on for most things. And I completely ignore them 90% of the time. I'm so bad for it because I'll see the notification pop up and I'll be like, oh yeah, and then swipe it away. Right, Bissell. Oh, big stretch. Oh, big stretch. Just see if put this yeah. He is a he. He gets mistaken for a girl quite a lot though, because a lot of people, they see him, they see a pretty dog, and he does look a little bit feminine with his blonde colours and whatever. But no, he's an old man now. He's 12-year-old. I cannot forget to play cards with this fool. Wait. Do not play cards. I don't care about mixing rules. I'm so good at these card games, I don't care about your rules. And I think this guy has the Angelo card. How long have you been playing this game for? I mean, I've played this game since it came out. So, 27 years? Obviously on and off. I have multiple saves, multiple playthroughs on multiple consoles. Yeah, I know this game almost inside and out. There's probably... There's not much about this game that I don't know. Open rule is spread throughout this region. Do we still have same? There's Angelo. He's exactly the same as a Krista card. I don't know how other people play cards, but I play the cards sort of positionally. So for Ifrit is for me, he's a bottom card. The two on the bottom, I never use it. He goes any of these three spaces, and that's just kind of how I look at Ifrit. Shuffle him around and he can fit in any of the spaces anytime. Whereas Quistis and like Krista and the Angelo card, they're all like left hand side cards. Wherever the weakest side is, I kind of stick it there. But for cards like Zell, because he's kind of all over, I use him more of like a middle card with a top and bottom guard. So I'd put him, if this would take, I'd put the Zell here to flip the Blitz card over, knowing full well that the top and bottom are safe. That's just kind of how I look at these. You're playing Siege for 5 years and you've got 16,000 hours on the game. Some people call me a sweat. I don't care what they say. They're just annoyed that I'm better. That's the thing. If you've got the hours in the game and you're that good, so what? Who cares what anybody else says? You know you're happy. You're doing what you want to do. And you've put in the effort and the time to get fucking good at it. Don't want to talk about that. Are we ready, sir? Not yet. Let's do a quick save. For no reason other than we now have the card. And that's the dummy president sitting on the floor. I'm in a bad mood right now. There is nothing in particular. I only use a leave immediately. Dreamed to be a big Siege player one day. Never come true. See, the thing with that is that it's a great dream, but when they bring out the next game and Siege falls behind, then you've got to, re-rack and you've got to start all over again. Why do I keep saying not yet? Are we ready, sir? Always. So now we're chasing him down. That was a jump and a half. Doesn't matter because the sensors are broken on that train car. You are supposed to wait at the blue one or something. One of them's sound, one of them's noise. One of them's heat, one of them's sound. You can't run over the one and you can't stop over the other. No anticlimactic jump this time. No, it was straight up. We didn't need the practice from Dollet. We know how to leap from train to train. There goes my next month's paycheck. All these Galbadian soldiers, all of them just lose their stuff. I think these soldiers work though. Should be 2 guards on this car. Let us know. See that I think we can. You say it's very good to be consistent in Siege and get around the same kills every game. I think it's, well, doesn't matter if you're consistent or not. Just have fun on the game. Exactly. If you're playing competitively, that's when it matters. Hold down L1 to look to your left, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, I've got everything down. It's just the timing of it. Press down to go down and press up to come back up. 4 minutes left. There's the timer. Codes are 3, 1, 2, 4. Dog's looking at me in the game at the same time. Blue. 1, 4, 3, 3. 1, 4, 3, 3, and then come back up. I think if you're really, really fast, you might get a third one in time. And the last code 2321 2 3 2 1. I think you probably pressed them a little bit faster than I am doing. Maybe buffering inputs. I don't think buffers work actually. Another cutscene you can run through. It's so fun when you can do that. The cutscene's going on and there's Squall crawling around on his hands and knees. Hello. Doo, doo, doo. The only one on the train just moving around. I know he's not going to like it, but it's my job. Sir, everything's in order, sir. This is the robot one, though, isn't it? He's not angry. Oh, he's reading the paper. I wonder where he got it. Is there a problem? I'm in a bad mood right now. There's nothing in particular. Sir. Oh, yes, sir. Get out of there. Move. He goes another paycheck to him one day. Literally lose 2 months worth of wages in the space of 20 minutes. The interior looks shabbier. Maybe not. No ring and no candlelight dinner. How about no rent money, mate? We have to work on this one ourselves because they are busy. Fine by me, but yep, I know I tend to the codes. Let's go down. 3 minutes left. Let's go. That's 4 minutes, actually. 1414. 1414. We can get another code in. 3221. 322. Oops. It's too quick on the buttons. Yeah, I tried to speed up the inputs. Do you support any football team or anything like that? So football isn't really my thing. 2131. 2131. But I am a Liverpool fan if I had to put my name down. 2344. Four three two two. 4322. We're gonna go up. Yeah, wait for these guys. It's annoying to have to wait, but it's quicker than making them making you redo it all because you didn't get the code right. So if I hold down, yeah, you can hold down the inputs. As you can see, the input speed is still pretty quick, but it's not like MASH. It's on a rhythm. You can't just click them as quick as you want. And there we go. We fly off with the president. We've robbed his car. That was perfect, sir. Amazing, sir. You're the best, sir. Seed rank went up. Yeah, your seed rank goes up as long as you don't get caught. If any of the guards catch you at any point, your seed rank goes down, I think. Do you know where your viewers are from? I'm from Ireland. I think, so once I've done the streams, it gives me like a little report in a few hours, and it gives me a rough idea. But it generalizes, so it says, serious negotiation, make sure my GF's equipped. I'm sure it tells you that because it's unequipped, everybody. Yep. Which is irritating as fuck, because I can't remember what my spells were. Blind, Asina. He's a zombie, so we'll go fire. Oh, 40. Water there. Kiraga there. That would do. And it was Kiraga here. How many siblings do you have? I've got... It's funny, because I've got step siblings on both sides. So like... I've got... Oh, it's a weird question. Because technically, I'd consider myself to have like 3 siblings. I've got 3 main siblings who I lived with and grew up with. And then, kind of, yeah, so I'd say 3. 923. No, the 3 siblings. There's other siblings that are like half siblings that aren't quite... we just haven't really spent that much time with. You know, how messy families can get. Magic, item card. Let's get rid of magic and stick card on. Ooh. What did you just learn? Vitality junction. Oh, Vitality 20. Lovely. There we go. Junction Squall ability. Vitality plus 20. Oh, 184 times 923 equals... I don't know. When you just realised that's what you're doing. I'm not even going to try and attempt that maths. Even if you knocked one of the numbers off and made it 2 two-digit numbers, I think I'd struggle. Am I all junctioned? I feel like that's really low strength-wise. I suppose I've normally got a lot more tornadoes than that, though. You can do it, but you don't have paper. Yeah, if I had paper, I'd be able to do it. It'd still take me 10 minutes to work out. But I'd get there. And this is where we find out that all their planning was for nothing, because they are just a bunch of children. Oh, that's funny. My missus just sent me a Reddit post of somebody's dog. And it's like, hey, why does my bully breed always lay with his head dangling off his bed? Exhibit A. The dog with the head dangling. He could quite easily have his head on a pillow, and instead he just dangles off the edge of the sofa. How long has the stream been going for the longest? The stream's been going for about just over an hour, I think. It does say somewhere, I can't find it. In case it wasn't obvious, I am not worried about this boss in the slightest. I say boss, I think that that's an insult to boss battles. This guy, can we draw from him? What's he got? Cure. Sorry if you can't read, I have dyslexia. Don't worry mate, I've got dyslexia as well. We all have our own struggles day to day, and we work with what we can. So yeah, I completely understand the struggle. Just attack him. This is amusing. This is amusing. That, where he pops back up and starts jittering about, that's the kind of out of nowhere horror that sometimes you get in these Final Fantasies. Oh, I forgot that he can inflict zombie, can't he? Let's not do too much damage to him. Oh, ignore that. I was going to do the typical cure him to death. If this doesn't kill, I'm going to finish him off with healing items, purely because it's a Final Fantasy zombie, and that is almost law. I don't think I'll get it in. No. My favourite food. Ooh. Favourite food is that's a tough question. Oh, he's got doubles. Alright, we might take our time a little bit then. Steal some doubles off him. Oh, he's going to use Berserk on us. Well, she's not getting any more doubles. Zombie spells, yeah. 66 with a crit. I think the thing with dyslexia is I think that with most things it varies how severe it is, and for some people some things don't affect them so much. I know that with when it comes to things that bother me with dyslexia, it's generally spellings of things. Reading's not so much a problem. It's the writing it out that I struggle a lot with. When you've got O and E next to each other, I before E except after C, those kind of things I can never wrap my head around. So this is the only loop I know. So it's left, left circle, circle X, up, down, and then when you get to the end of the loop, 4 downs in a circle for the burning rave. Although you can use the other moves even if you don't know them. From what I've seen on speedrunners just use all the moves anyway. Can't write properly, use a laptop in school. I wish I had that comfort when I was in school. When I got into college, they finally did like a test and determined that I had dyslexia, and they gave me a laptop, but that was in college when I was like 18. And their overlay things as well. Yeah, some people struggle with like the colour of the paper. Dyslexia can like affect how you read just based on like how the my brain's just completely farted. Yeah, the background colour versus the text colour can sometimes, like the black on white isn't always great for people with dyslexia. So sometimes having like a yellow or a green or a blue overlay for the text to go onto helps. I've never tried any of that, so I don't know if that'll make a difference for me. But again, reading's not really where I have issues. It's always with the writing, it's the spelling and the... If you watch me play Pokemon Platinum, you can see that every time I go to spell a name, I have to consider how it's spelled. Been abandoned for a long time. So this is where they're explaining why Galbadia went to Dollet for the communication tower. They turned off the radio waves years and years and years ago. Something to do with the sorceress. But Galbadia want the radio back on. They want to communicate with the world again, rather than using the Ultra HD cables that they had installed underground. Way back, way back when. Yeah, 17 years since they last used radio waves, and the first broadcast be the Declaration of Timber's Independence. You don't go to college and... No, so when I finished school at 16, I went and worked for 2 years, and then went to college, not university, like college, and did a medical science, like diploma type thing, when I was 18. It was only for a year. It's not like it wasn't like a big course or anything. It was just a medical science diploma. Why did you finish school at 16? That's just when you finish school. That's year 11 in the UK, in England. You don't... Additional schooling up to 18 is optional. And I left school at 16 when you're supposed to finish, and went and got a job. Different in Ireland, yeah. This country isn't even safe anymore. Duh. Just talking to Zone as he whisper. Then this is supposed to get across how immature they are as a resistance group. I mean, for a start, there's 3 of them. It's not exactly like they're a enriched group of mercenaries. It's 3 teenagers. Balam Garden, hereafter referred to as Party A, acknowledges the Forest Owls, hereafter referred to as Party B, as the hiring party. Seed is Party See, when I was a kid, I read this and thought this sounds stupid. Give me that contract, I could read that today. The garden, the Forest owls? Seed? There's only 3 parties involved, it can't be that difficult, surely. Please understand that this contract is an exception. There's no replacement of any seed members can be made. Sid Kramer. Robin Williams. Music sounds like 2018 YouTube video music when I was 5. The music in this game is impeccable. Every single song is perfect. The whimsical silliness of this music just gets across the fact that these guys are pointless. So well. Junction exchange. Oops. You learned whatever you were. Oh, elemental defense junction. Time magic refine. We're getting somewhere. What's your thoughts on knife violence? I think my thoughts on knife violence are the same as my thoughts on any violence. What's the fucking point? Quakes. I think that if you've got a problem with somebody, any way you get stabbed can be fatal, yeah. I think if you've got a problem with somebody, you should talk it out, and if you've got to fight it out, you got to fight it out. I'm not one of these people that thinks nobody should ever fight. Sometimes people need a punch. I am also a very big lifelong martial artist, so I'm also of the agreement that if you're going to fight, it's gentleman's agreement. You stand there until one of you goes down, and whoever goes down lost. You don't stomp on them and kick the shit out of them once you kick their head in. You've already beaten them all. But I know that there are people out there who think that the fight doesn't end until I say it ends, which is a little bit... What's a black hole? Elixirs, elemental attacks. More black holes. Demis. Demi more. Yeah, I think that if you're too cowardly to get in a fist fight with somebody, then you don't have... like, you don't have any right to pull a knife on somebody. If you don't have the balls to... You know... I think the thing is that I think of it from a really different perspective from most, because I don't see the point in fighting. If you're fighting with somebody, what, you know, there's not really any need for it. As dumb as that sounds. So, I think that if you're getting into a fight with somebody, it's because you have to, and that... Yeah, I don't know, it's really awkward, it's hard to wrap my head around the thoughts going through, because yeah, I seen a bloke who was in a fight and he got kicked around and his head looked like a smashed watermelon. Exactly. But the thing that people don't think about is that just take yourself out of your shoes and put them in theirs for a minute. So you're getting into a fight with somebody, they've done whatever it is that you think that they've done wrong, and you've decided you're going to fight now. Say it's a car accident kind of thing, and you've got road rage. They've scratched up your car, you're about to get into a scrap. You don't know why they scratched your car. But the most ridiculous thing to think would be he scratched it on purpose. So I'm going to get out of my car and fight him for it. The chances are it's an accident. Something ran in front of him and he swerved a little bit and he's bumped your car. There's a bee in the fucking cab and he nearly got stung, and so he swerved a little bit. Just stopped paying attention and was an idiot. None of it is malicious. So why are you then going to go in to get into a scrap with somebody, possibly get your head kicked in, because you don't know how good they are at fighting, or because what, you've of some perceived slight? It was an accident. He didn't want to scratch his car either. So why are you fighting? Take his details, get the insurance to deal with it, move on. Why can't society just be peaceful? It's not fair. Thing is, I don't even necessarily think that we need a peaceful society. I don't think peace is the best thing in the world. I think that advancement comes from unease. Got his dog out of the pet shop. Oh shit, I don't have any money. Give us a flex of your muscle. If you think my muscles look huge, mate, then the only other people I can say that you've seen are skeletons. I'm not. I do a manual job, but I'm not exactly fucking huge. I am a small person. Let's sell the Weapons Monthly magazines. Just because I only need that. Read 3 and 4, Invincible Moon. And then, oh, it's not Angela, it's Biscuit Reverse. Biscuit Strike. And Status Magic is next. That's fine. Sound. Done thing called Cage Warrior. Oh, I had Kate and a kid that were always fighting. He was talking smack, so he smacked him around and he didn't seem, yeah, a bit of a good fight. When you say I done a thing called Cage Warrior, do you say you fight for Cage Warriors? Because that's cool as fuck. I don't know why I'm doing this. I've got so much time as well. Time between the rhino. Oh, sound. What's your name, brother? I'll have a goose or watch some of your fights. Because speaking of MMA fighters, obviously living in Nottingham, I see Paul Daly on a regular. I literally bumped into him yesterday. Paris. Yeah, I bumped into Paul Daly yesterday. He still lives in and around the Nottingham area. I think I first met him after his first UFC fight. Oh, Gear Harris. Yeah, after Paul Daly's first UFC fight, I think it was a first round knockout. I was walking around Nottingham a week or two later and saw him. Because I knew he was from Nottingham, obviously, and he was back in Nottingham doing whatever training or What for bits and pieces. Are you getting hot, Basil? And yeah, Dan Hardy is from here. I still haven't met Dan Hardy. I'd love to meet him. I'm wandering around now. Like, I know what I'm doing, but I can't gather my thoughts enough to work out what I'm doing. Let me pull this up here. Oh, let's combine. As much as I love Duel, it's so fucking long. Is it hot in England? So you have no top on. It's very hot in Ireland. No, it's you have no top on. S-Star? We're not going to S-Star yet. I understand. I'm not a muppet. I know you've misspelled either, but I thought it was quite ironic that you misspelled either as S-Star when we're not there yet. We are about 2 discs away from getting to S-Star. And Naughty Magazine. Oh, Bazone's a regular here. We'll find the girl next door, don't worry. Ger Harris. Let's have a quick look at one of his fights. It says, I'm looking here. I think the most recent fight. Oh, was that 2 days ago? I would stick it up on the stream. Oh, here he is. Oh, big stretch. Oh, bless him. Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like it's going to be a first round finish. The highlights on YouTube are literally 3 minutes long. I'm just watching that. To be fair, Harris looks a little bit... He looks more confident. Alan Carr's kind of backing up. And doesn't seem to be like engaging to throw anything. Whereas Harris is... Like, you can see that he's loading up those feints. He's ready to pump that jab out, and the kicks that are throwing are meaty. I'd say I would stick the fight up on the stream, but let's not get demonetized by stealing Cage Warriors Cage Warriors stuff. I'd love to get involved and get a job with Cage Warriors, but I honestly don't know what kind of work I'd do. I snapped the head down. Oh, that was a nice right. Sorry, now you're just listening to... He learns his kicks from his brothers. Oh, nice punch in the clinch. Yeah, I don't think Alan Carr's got anything for him, really. Yeah, and he's just walking him down. The right hand is finding the chin. He's just not spinning his head with it. Oh, good trip. And now he's just on top, ground and pound. Yeah, that's it. Fight's over. Ref hasn't stopped it yet. He's letting him go. Nah, he's turtled over now. Yeah, stop it, ref. That was a good stoppage. Ain't no zone, but mighty flattered that you think so. I love him. He's my boyfriend. Yeah, Gert Harris wasn't too bad. So you say you know him? We go this way, and then we just pop into the weapon shop. It's the dragon fins, I always struggle. Oh, Gert Harris is your brother. Sound. Yeah, not a bad fighter. I think that's just the thing as well, especially when you're fighting in like Cage Warriors. You don't really get the notoriety and you don't get the buzz because it's quite a small promotion. You have to do something immensely spectacular to get the attention of the other organisations and the other people around. What am I doing? And my brain is drawing me this way, and I can't think as to why I'm coming this way. They're going to keep telling us to leave, and we're not going to leave. We'll just kick these guys' arses. 2 more fights until he gets promoted to the UFC. Is that how it works with Cage Warriors? Because I know they've got a partnership with the UFC, and it's all on UFC Fight Pass and everything like that. I didn't think that it was just kind of like a promotion basis. I thought that if you were the Cage Warriors champ and you impressed, Dana White would then say, hey, do you want to fight? I didn't think it was like a mandatory, oh, you've had X amount of fights here, you now get to move on. Yeah, we won't let these soldiers bully the townsfolk. Biscuit cannon! Friendly took his life because of a girl. It's sad, man, it's sad. I think the thing is that even if you are extremely miserable, I don't think that it's a normal human want to end your own life. I think that when you get to that kind of stage, there's more wrong than what you initially think. Not seen Bob comment in a while. He might be kipping, mate. He might have packed it in. Shell stones, aura stone. I feel like I'm just, but we can't make any exceptions, even if it is a bluff. Well, I've just killed the guy who said he was going to kill your daughter, so... Yeah, because she wants the cat, and the mum says no because she's allergic. Some really mean guy was looking for you. But are you good or bad? We're bad people. So you don't like cats like those mean people? They threw rocks at this cat. Please don't do anything like that. Yeah, no, we're not. We'll say we're good people this time. Good, so I guess you like cats too, right? Yippee! Oh, thanks for that, Jack. I appreciate it. You want 4 subscribers. Do you know, I started streaming. Granted, there was a big break in between, but I started streaming like 8-9 years ago. And yeah, it's just difficult to gain traction. When I started streaming before, I didn't have the gear to make it even remotely professional. It was literally just my screen that I was sharing. And now... Can't stay here tonight. Yeah, big old break in the streaming, then got a new laptop, got all set up for streaming again. It doesn't... Success takes time. And... yeah, I honestly don't expect anything major to come out of me streaming, but if I could get a career and I could do something I enjoy for money, you're gonna give me those potions. Just one potion. Wow. What about Envy? Has he got more stuff to give us? Oh, will he just repeatedly give me potions then? It's a really long-winded way of going about it, but when you can't earn money from battles, and you can only earn money from running around... I didn't know this guy respawned. I knew that he gave you a potion. That was it. Who's the next GF that we get? I'm just trying to think. Is it Carbuncle next? Or is it in... We get brothers before Carbuncle. I'm sure we do. Brothers are optional though, you don't have to go and fetch them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the next GF's going to be the brothers. Where's the dog gone? Is he eating or something? Oh, he's gone to lay down on the floor. It's too hot for him. So, he's gone to lay down on his cool mat. There we go, there's 8 grand. We have to convince this guy to keep being a journalist. Okay, it's pretty important for an aspiring and entertaining journalist such as myself. Yeah, at some point soon, like very soon, you can talk to him and encourage him to be a... What's got left behind again? It looks so funny when he chases after the train. He's braver than me. If I saw the train leaving, I'd just wait for it to come back. I'm not chasing a train. A lot of old magazines. Grab me on PlayStation to tell me you're using it. I'll add you on PlayStation now, brother. What's your name? How the fuck do you add friends on a PS5? Players. There we go. What's your name on here, brother? I'll get you added. DXNIEL 6969, because why not twice? Boom. There's a friend request, brother. Where is it? There's a timber main. Oh, there it is. Girl next door. Can't buy it from the shop, but we can steal it on here. What can I do for you, honey? We want to take a look around. Just says crack on then. This is an office building. Blizzaga in here. I knew it! Be on in a second. No dramas, Jack. No worries. Do you play Minecraft? I've got Minecraft. I don't play Minecraft very often, but I have got it. I'm not very good at it. I literally build a house, dig a hole, and then go, well, I don't really know what else to do now. I always struggle to find diamond, and then that gets me frustrated. What? Did you say I look like I'm an artist? As a matter of fact, I am. Didn't fucking say a word. And then you can talk to this guy and he'll ramble on and on and on. Let's talk about the dream of Laguna. I had a dream that I became a Galbadian soldier named Laguna. It was too realistic to be just a dream. My friends had a similar experience too. It's funny because if you have these conversations, you can listen to Squall's like internal monologue while he's chatting about how he hates being an adult. And he's like, I don't want to get old. He won't shut up about his dreams, this morning's dreams, yesterday's dream, childhood dreams. It's just me and old being your stream. See my gameplay as well. I'm not sure if they'll see your gameplay, because I'll still be playing Final Fantasy, but we could go in a party, but I wouldn't be able to hear you. I've not got any of my sound from my PlayStation, or I haven't got a microphone or anything set up for my PlayStation, so we wouldn't be able to hear you, and you wouldn't be able to hear me through the station. I think I smell blood. Yo, she's got bloodhound nose. She can smell literally blood from here. Without her having a strength junction, she's actually just a waste of time. These soldiers are beating up a drunk, so we're gonna... Oh, is the drunk already still in the pub? Let's get him! We go, we're friends now, pal. I'm not dueling him. Oh, I could have Renzakuken though. I know that was combined. Yeah, I'm getting the timing down on the trigger as well. Potion. Got the Buell card, an absolutely terrible card that you can, if you want to be an arsehole, you can refine it immediately and never give it to the guy. I play quite often, yeah, I play all sorts. Whether it's old school RPGs, which is... The thing is I feel like with the old school RPGs, I don't have as much time as I used to play them. And you need to sit down for a good couple of hours, so I like sitting down to stream for them. Because then if I sit down and I set aside the time to stream, I know I've got a couple of hours where I'm not going to be interrupted by anything. I'm not going to go, oh shit, I need to run to the shop and get XYZ. Like, I've set that time aside. What have I been playing lately? Let's have a look. Not Fortnite. I ain't played Fortnite for years. Final Fantasy X too. I tried a little bit of Red Dead Redemption. So yeah. That's what I've been playing lately. Played a few survival games like Grounded and Raft. Nearly got status Magic Refine. There we go. Put Thunder there for no reason other than just to have something on it. Protect will do lightning, fire, lightning and ice, but not full. Yeah, that guy on the deck there, he won't get out of our way. Resistance fighting for Timber's future. They're all doing the best they can. It's Galbadian soldiers and their leader are at fault. Yeah, these guys are on an argument. To make it short, labels are red, green or yellow. They're either sweet or better. That's literally all it says. You can, if you do get rid of the card, you can get him another drink. And as long as you pick the right drink, he'll get out of the way or he'll give you a card. But you can just keep the card and give it to him rather than refining it. And then he lets you keep it and gives you a Tombury card. Oh, death spells. Tombury card refines into Chef's Knives, which are 20 death spells, I believe. It might be 30. It's one of the only ones that's 30. Magic Stone, Chef's Knife. We don't need the Holy Stones anymore, because we've got Angelo. 30 deaths, yep. Thought it was. Oh, you can get holy spells. I thought it was forbidden magic refine. Oh. Who is it that's got... I'm looking for whoever's got the status. What it looks like... a Muppet. My OCD is killing me, not having 100 of every spell. I think we're pretty much sorted there. Okay, Magic, Squall. Yes, Zell who needs it. So Magic, Squall, Exchange. Death to Zell. And slow to Zell. Oh, he's already got 100 slows. Of course he has. He's got Spiderwebs, Muppet. Take all his doubles. She's got a couple of doubles as well. 95 doubles. 5 away from a full stack. Attack, restore, indirect. Didn't check if Quake can do anything either. Quake's a little bit better on the magic there. Make it 100% water attacks. Anything immune to water will be healed by me, but that's fine. Death or slow. Fuck it, 30% chance to insta-kill anything he touches. The Dim Mac. Touch of Death. Weed our resistance carried out, but the president will be dead next time. Do you really know what kidnapping is all about? It's like playing tag. Coming. We'll save it. I think there's also a draw point here. I think it's a Sooner, if I am not mistaken. Where is it? Oh, maybe it's not here, maybe it's on the next screen. No. If there isn't a Suna around here, I can't find it. Trying to shave your balls with your camera and you hear ding ding and red hearts on the screen. Is that a, you using your camera as for a better view when you've gone live? Too many guards, we won't be able to storm the place. We were never gonna storm the place. Bunch of fucking teenagers trying to... There's like actual adults out there doing work. I wasn't aware that all of this stuff in the back is actually writing. It says bring me back, can't bring me back, I am alive. There's all kinds of like little bits and pieces that are being shown in there. What am I doing? Just sent me something. Oh, it's a clip. Here you go, mate. We'll put this on. Oh, it's Siege. Oh, nice. That was tidy. You got that guy there. Nice one. Act on my decision. That's your duty. Oh, what an easy life it must be just to follow orders. Bitch, you paid for us to follow orders. I don't even think you paid. I think it's heavily implied that she, what did you say? If you have something to say, just say it. I'm not going to tell her, because he does go in hard. In fact, now let's bully her. I don't know what difference it makes in the game. I don't actually think it makes a difference, but... how serious are you? Really? The three of you plop down on the floor to discuss strategy. On top of that, you can't make a decision without our input, right? What do you think we feel working for such an organisation? And so I was like, yo, you're being too hard. Let's just follow it up. Got a little carried away. You can lean in real hard there and just annihilate her entire sense of self-worth. You were all hide, it's not like you're one of us. Let's see, we'll cancel the plan and we'll disperse for now. We don't think it's a game to you. We know you're serious. We just also so serious it hurts. Yeah, but you're not putting enough effort in. Do 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 do. Here he is. Testing, 1, 2, testing, testing. This is the radio communications tower in use for the first time in 17 years. This is not recording, this is an actual broadcast over the air. Since 17 years since a live broadcast has been possible. She can smell a spice back from down the road and she comes knocking. Do you know what? I feel like I imagine somebody from Shameless like with tatty, uneven pigtails, like one of them is longer than the other. She's wearing like jean shorts that were jeans at one point, but they've been cut so many times that they are now shorts. And like a pale green like vest top with stains on it, just knocking on your door, like sniffing at your Ring doorbell. I can smell you in. Oh, that's the real president. This isn't the fake dummy one that they gave us. Aubrey, he's the Prime Minister. Oh, he's the Prime Summit. Cypher comes in, he's like, yeah, fuck you all. Chop chop. Takes on an army by himself. Quistis is there, because somehow she... So, from what I'm understanding here, we had a party after we graduated. Renoa turned up to the party and she was trying to look for Sid to get somebody to come and give her a hand with this attempted escape from whatever, this whole liberation plan. She went to Cypher and Cypher got her in touch with Sid, and sometime after that, Cypher has decided that it's up to him to deal... I don't know why he's also put that sword through the guy's chin. Like, he's quite clearly dead. That sword is going in through the cheek and out through the back of the head. There is not much left of the president. But yes, the Cypher's found out her plan. He's now gone off and made his own plan to help her out separate from Garden because he's not a seed. And Quistis has somehow caught wind of this and chased him all the way here. And all of this happened without us ever finding out. I could tell you this, I know. There is about 50 brokachers in her house. A brokacher? Brockacher? I don't know what that means, mate. Is there another word for it? Oh, broken chairs. What's she got loads of broken chairs for? There are people like that, though, where they kind of hoard just random shit. Now, I'm always fascinated by these houses where they've got stacks and stacks of newspapers. Like, what the fuck do you need with a newspaper from, you know, February the 17th, 1994? Oh, she sat on them and she broke them all. Oh, is she a heifer? Is she a bigger? Or is she just buying all these flimsy garden chairs? I say that we've got a garden chair in our back garden that's in pieces, but that's because it's flimsy and I can't sit still. I broke the fucking thing. Need to break shit out. I thought I was the only person that still referred to people like that. Although I refer to massive people like Brock Lesnar as brick shithouses. Oh yeah, we've got the Idea on our case. Adult is telling you to back off. Oh no, her name's Brooke and you call her Brooke Lesnar. That's so fucking funny. Oh no. Oh, that's so fucking harsh. You can't do that to people, but at the same time, it's funny. Brock Lesnar, Jesus. That's gonna tickle me for a while, that one. Just open this back door a bit, see if we can get some cooler air in. Where's Cypher? He's gone. Can't go back in there now. And we will just... I don't think I need to. But just in case I get snuck up on. Found our base, it's completely destroyed. They're good at escaping. Well, at least they're good at something, because being rebels is not it. Yeah, she's squatting down on the floor again. I have to stay away from Timber for a while. Is there a safe place you can take me? This is the squad as it stands. Just us 5. For now. There is a draw point here. Scan, it's not a sooner. I could have swore that wasn't there earlier. And it's not hidden, I've not got Move Find on. We play cards with them. Yeah. He's got an Abyss Worm, that's tornado spells. Do you know who Purple Aki is? I don't know who Purple Aki is. It sounds like a wrestler, if I was to take a guess. Yeah, so if we put Quistis here, he'll take it from his side. Oh no, he won't. I thought he was going to take it from the other side and then I'd take it back, but... Then we ability. See, I just get impatient. 1 windmill. Thunder Magic Refine. There's the windmill. Turn it into thunder spells, and now our strength's gone up from like... up to 64 now, from like 50 odd. Search him up. Girl looks like him, like a spitting image. That's what I was doing. I was looking at Purple Aki. I feel like I've heard it before. Is it Akinwale Arabieki? Is this the dude you're talking about? Commonly known by the nickname Purple Aki. Is this a local dude to you? Do you know this man? He preferred to be known as Andy. He also says that he doesn't like being called Purple Aki, which, shame on you, Jack. If he doesn't like to be called that, don't call him that. The guy is also dead as well, if that wasn't clear. I heard the name Purple Aki mentioned for the first time today and started laughing. And I had to explain it to my girlfriend. I'm reading a Reddit post. I thought everyone knew Purple Aki and the tales around him. Who's heard of Purple Aki here? Even better, has anyone had any run-ins with him? Apparently he's a well-known guy. Merseyside urban myth, which is apparently true. Apparently this lady says that she thought that he was spying on her in the bushes while they were doing PE, and the teacher laughed and said, even if he was looking, he's not looking for you. Apparently he was notoriously into men and liked measuring their bicep sizes. He sounds like a comedy villain. He sounds like a joke from Rick and Morty or something, just a local neighbour who likes to grips up the boys and measure their arm sizes. He sounds 100% like Herbert the Pervert has evolved and gained a new form. So have you ever... Oh, I didn't mean to get that card. I meant the Abyss Worm. I was just pressing X. But he seems to be playing Abyss Worms quite often. So I could... try facing Gala though. They're both great. I've only just realised that I didn't check the rules, and we may be playing with, the same rule or something stupid. Her spikes for pains, Gala's for meltdowns. Pain, meltdown, pain, meltdown, pain. Because that's silence, blind, and poison. And you can equip the pain spell to your physical your status attack, and then cause blind, poison, and silence on every hit. If you get enough pain spells together, anyway. Right, let's see if we can get Biscuit back up here. Honestly, if that woman who lives on your street looks exactly like him, then fair play to you. Give her any nickname you like, because that is hilarious. What a treat, Biscuit. Okay. Come on. Come on. Bribery. Come on, then. You can do it. Gently. Come on, you're gonna fall. Let's see. Oh. Good boy. I won't be here for a minute, just wanted to pop and wish you good fortune on the stream. Go to a card show. No dramas, mate. Let me know what you pick up, pal. These nonce. Well, you say he is. However, I think that he would be the more appropriate term. Considering he is no longer with us. But, yeah, it sounds like he had a story to tell at the very least. Take your top off and you don't take you away. So he was a gay man who was into crystal. If the things are to be believed. Unfortunately, urban legends do tend to go a little bit wild. Look, boys, yeah, that's what I'm reading from the pages online. I didn't expect there to be a Wikipedia page about one of the local weirdos. Hey, Cypher came to help because he fancies Renoa and Renoa fancies him, and... What is this? I have 2 small children in here. Don't do anything to frighten them. We have to run upstairs while the soldiers break in. You're a good boy, aren't you, Biz? The legend goes that my mother took down many soldiers with her strength, cooking, and beauty. That beauty part sure makes it sound like a legend. I think the cooking part makes it sound like a legend. Oh, is that what you want? Some belly rubs? Oh, there's that belly. Oh, he's licking them chops. Followed a kid and the kid tried to run away. Oh, okay. Is that like part of the urban legend, or is that like part of the, is that true? Criminal history. Oh yeah, alleged manslaughter. A 16-year-old named Gary Kelly died from electrocution at a railway station. He was allegedly running away, and the boy's family had claimed to have been harassing him for some time prior. He was convicted of involuntary manslaughter but successfully appealed the conviction on the grounds that he had not acted unlawfully by standing on the platform and looking into trains. In addition, he was awarded with an estimated 35 grand compo due to racial overtones in the prosecution case. Jesus. See, I think... when you... So it says here, it seems like a very weird thing to get into on the stream, but why not? So that he was charged with 50 counts of indecent assault and harassment against 14 teenage boys between February 95 and September 2000. 50 counts over 5 years with 14 different kids. He was convicted of threatening behaviour and jailed for 30 months. 123 people were interviewed by police, including one family who were forced into witness protection as a result of threats. Whoa! Witness intimidation. So he didn't just... There's a video about it. A story where a firework bounced off his head. And he was not phased at all. The thing is... when I was a kid, so there was a kid who lived near me who was hit by a firework when he was young. And... It's not a little thing. The firework went off in his face and like he was all scarred. Not horrifically so, but like his face was two-tone because he had some parts of his skin and stuff that were burned and scarred from the firework explosion. It's mental to me. Like absolutely mental to me that fireworks go off in people's faces and they just carry on and they're fine. Biscuit, where have you gone? Oh, dangling head. Watch the video, it's okay to put it up on stream. So you say it's okay to put it up on stream, there's copyright stuff that YouTube will not like me showing somebody else's video on my channel. And then they'll close down the stream. Because it like auto content updates. And if it recognises that there's something from another channel, I think it gives you a warning or two. But if you don't get rid of it, it just closes down the stream completely. Or so I've read. You can just watch it yourself. Yeah, I think I might do. I might have to give him a little check. I thought that cat was about to jump on her face then. We just hop down the stairs. I think what I'll do is I'll give it a watch in a little bit. But he sounds like an absolute character. I'd say he sounds like a guy out of Shameless. Just on a completely side topic, going back to old Brock Lesnar, have you seen Brock Lesnar's daughter? It's okay, it's just the wind. She's an absolute unit. I think that's... What did I see her doing? Was it... was it like shot put or something? Yeah, Brock Lesnar's daughter is like 99% Brock Lesnar's DNA and 1% the mum's DNA. To be honest, I don't even know what the mum's looks like. She was in World War I, she was the tank. Yeah. No, she's an absolute unit, and it's so, like, it's impressive to see just how much like her dad she is. Like, she's just broad. Brock Lesnar is not a small man by any means, and she is not a small woman. And I think, what's her name? Maya Lesnar. Track and field athlete. Yeah, she got shot put to her neck. She's a shot putter and thrower at Colorado State. She's won multiple NCAA indoor and outdoor titles. She's an absolute unit. And it's so impressive to see her just go out there and fucking dominate. I want to see what, like, how big she is. Shot put. That's just how. That's her personal best. Where's her? Does it give her any, like, stats and figures for, like, the size of her? Maya Lesnar. Height. Is that it? She's 5'9". She's taller than me. I say, is that it? To shove plumbers. I don't know, she's 5'9", and she is massive. She makes that 5'9" look huge. Because she's wide, she's so thick, she's got broad shoulders and her legs are huge. She's the kind of woman that the Northmen in Game of Thrones dream about. Does it clap? Listen. She's so muscular, I don't think anything on that body moves. She's just made of stone. Do we have to walk out now? Yeah, we have to try and leave. That's how we carry on with the story. In the event that returning to the garden is not possible, report to the nearest garden. Which is Galbadia Garden. Who do we we'll take Renoa, no. We'll take Renoa and Quistis. And I think that's the best way to do it. Just built like a rugby player. Like Purple Aki, yeah. I will look into him. I'll look into him because he sounds depraved for a start. What's my favourite game? Probably this, mate. Final Fantasy VIII is up there as one of the greatest games of all time. I really enjoyed The Last of Us 1 and 2, believe it or not. I quite like the second game. The story was strange. The story wasn't strange. The story was rough in places. The vengeance theme of The Last of Us 2 didn't do much to endear people to Ellie, but I quite liked it. Ellie was always a little bit of a ragamuffin, and having her go off the deep end with the beginning of The Last of Us 2 made perfect sense to me. I was up for it and I was down. I was in for the revenge story. So please take care of Renoa. You be careful too. You know what? There's a game that I've not played in fucking donkeys that I absolutely loved. Warcraft 3. I absolutely loved Warcraft 3 and haven't played it for years. I think I still have the physical disc copy upstairs somewhere. I think that's probably what stopped me from playing it, is because to play it now I think I'd have to pay for it again through Blizzard, and I refuse. I already own the physical copy. Don't be a dick. I used to love playing Warcraft 3. The Frozen Throne. Sometimes I'd literally just set up on the largest maps on like a custom game, 1v1 a computer player, but then once I'd defeated them, I'd keep the game running and just build up a little settlement and chop down all the trees and put houses everywhere. He's given me his ticket. This guy needs to get his IBS sorted out because he just keeps shitting in the corners. He just runs over to a corner and pops a squat. Liberate Timber together. Gonna hide in a bathroom or something. Tell you what though, he's real good with that makeup. He's definitely made himself look from, you take care of her, I'll kill you if you let anything happen to her. I'll try not to let her get sucked out into the vacuum of space then, yeah? How about that? In fact, that's the only thing I can't guarantee. I can't guarantee she won't get sucked into the vacuum of space. The house is much too small for a family of 5. Mum's working at the pub, grandma's at the gift shop, and they don't seem to mind. There seems to be like 3 families that live here, and everybody else is a resistance member. Roberto Carlos just died. Oh, no way. Roberto Carlos is 53. Has he died? Doesn't look like it, my friend. I'm having a look. I'm Googling Roberto Carlos. Yeah, no, he's only 53. Unless Roberto Carlos heart attack. No, he apparently had a health scare to do with his heart recently. You having a laugh? No. He's not dead. He's not dead. There's a thing here that says that he died, but this was posted in January. Still alive and well. I thought he died because of a heart attack. No, he had a heart attack in January. And he had some heart surgery. Oh no, he didn't have a heart attack. He had preventative heart surgery in January. We're going to rob the old man, just in case you were wondering. What on earth, lad? We're going to check the cupboard again. And then she's going to say, you have to wiggle it a little. Oh, bang it a little. Yeah, no, he had a heart attack earlier in the year, and it didn't kill him. Although there are pictures online that say that he died in 2026. Look closer. I was going to say, man, you can't be killing off Roberto Carlos. I'm not a big football guy, right? I don't watch football that much anymore. But when I did watch football, you know, late 90s, early noughties, you know, there was a good period from like 99 to 2008 where I loved football. Roberto Carlos was one of the dudes. His free kicks are legendary. So you telling me that he died, that broke my heart. Can't be doing that to me. Let's get on the train. And then Selfie's gonna turn on the autism switch and she's gonna turn into train mode. And stand in the window. Oh no, she's gonna stand in the doorway and whinge at me and go, open, open, open. Because, you know, instead of being polite and saying, do you mind opening the door, please? she's going to act like a 7-year-old that's never interacted with humans. Open, open, open! We'll make it. Please? She's talking to the door. Open up! You're not joking this time. Please don't tell me somebody else has actually died. Any Dalgleish has cancer. Oh, Jesus. Nobody's safe, are they? It's nothing important, but... Oh, that's quite sad, actually. Dalgleish does have cancer, and he didn't want anybody to know, and he accidentally posted his hospital letter to Twitter, and enough people saw it before he could delete it. So he was kind of forced into announcing that he has cancer. Said he wanted to keep it private, but somebody asked him how the cancer treatment was going, and he says it's going better than my technology skills are. You gonna punch this train yet? Is it now that he punches the train? I love trains. Train, train, take us away, far away. To the future we will go. Where it leads, nobody knows. How are we doing? Away she goes. Love Final Fantasy 8 and 9. They are my favourite of them. I'm going to stay put. Oh no, I've got to leave them alone to carry on. Final Fantasy 8 and 9 are the best of the bunch. 7 is great, don't get me wrong. But it just doesn't hold a candle to 8 and 9. I think that a lot of people looked at Final Fantasy 7 through rose-tinted glasses and through the lens of... we want to get off at the East Academy station. I don't think we do. I do. Oh yeah, we get off there and we go through there. But... we get some exploration time. Let's get the map out. Galbadia Gardens that way, Dolit's that way. Can we get to Dolit? If we can get to Dolit, we can go and play the Queen of Cards. And she can tell us all about her famous father. Oh, we could have just stayed on the fucking train. If we'd have stayed on the train, we'd have got to Dolit. No dramas. Right, Queen of Cards. Where are you, love? Dum dum dum. Get the same music from the party. Oh, look, it's futuristic wheelchair. I love the ocean. People see me as a quiet, shy teen, but I'm really a scuba diving, loving, passionate man. Mario Kart 64 for the first time last year. You have to sell it. Mate, Mario Kart 64 is amazing. Why'd you have to sell it? That's cute. She's really nice. Mario Kart Double Dash is the best. Just in case. Ready or not? Here I come. Go for it. Where could he be? Oh, she's just standing there still. Looks nice. I must say, you've got a good eye for my craftsmanship. Yeah, it looks much better than it did last time we came. It was in bits. There's the dog. Oh, oh! Oh, he's chasing the cat. No, he's not. He just scared a cat down. Oh, this look. For money, he didn't have enough for a chippy. That is no reason to get rid of Mario 64. What is this bone doing on my painting? Why? Every time I'm almost done with my painting, I'm gonna beach still have some steam. The old man's just pissed off with the grandkid. Next time you pull a prank like this, I'm gonna coochie coo the back of your neck. What a threat that is. Regular paintings are boring. That white bone is my way of expressing myself. That white bone is a way of you telling me that there's something hidden there. Oh. Cat's just got back up there and you scared him down again. Where's the pub? Here it is. He's late. I told him to meet me in front of the pub. What's taking so long? He's going to be down the road, isn't he? Saying, I don't know where she is. Somebody up here has the Doom Train card, I believe. I think it's that guy. About your artist father. Some of the cards are his work. Even now he paints them. I gave the Minimart card I acquired on my last trip to my son. My father made a new Kiros card based on that card. It's somewhere in Delling City. If I can get my hands on a sacred card, my father can use it to paint a new card. Give me that. Timber Maniacs. I honestly read that as Timber Mechanics as a kid, and for years I never questioned it or even thought about it again. Yes. Yes. Play a card game with me. I think this guy has... Oh, he's got Elemental, it's random. Do that. Be a bit harder to win while we've got shit cards. Let's see if there's anything that I can... Still win. Just wasn't the best game. Get some more read. Oh, we get 2 cards because it's the difference. Left him on Muse 5, didn't need him anyways. He wasn't nice to you. Do you know what? Sometimes the best things people can do is leave you. You don't know it then, but you find out later that it was the best thing for both of you. So, really old book on top. We met when the winds were coming warmer. For the first time in my life, I lost. Oh, this is him about his, talking about his wife. She kicked his arse at cards. I heard a rumour that fermenting anaconda in alcohol makes high quality liquor. Went on for a hunt with my drinking buddies and barely escaped death. Tasted better than I thought. Just looks dingy and takes a lot of energy to make. Alright. I want to play a card game because I want to know what you've got. Open random... Oh no. Let me modify my cards first. I can't have a pocket full of bullshit while we're playing with random rules. Blood Soul, Mesmerize, Tri-Fate. Okay. Give generously to those who defeat you. That used to be the code between fighting men. I follow that code. Go ahead and try and take whatever card you want. Sorry, they're all used and old. 5 Gizzard, 4 Red Bats, 3 Buell, 2 Anacondas and a Cactuar. And don't tell the old guy that you're the second guy that beat me. You know what I mean. I have a reputation to live up to, plus I don't want to disappoint him. Like the colour of way of your dog. Such a good dog. Very cute. Quiet and sleepy. Thank you. He is a beautiful colour. The colour's not showing up very well on the camera, but he is literally blonde with like white patches through him. So you can see like he's got a little white strip down his head here. And his little snoot is all white. He's got little freckles on his nose that you can't see very well, but you can see them a little bit in the camera. So he's honestly the most beautiful dog I've ever seen. I cannot express with words how lucky we are to have this boy. 200 condors and a cactuar. Just need to refine all of those so that that's all he's doing. He's loading you up with shit cards so that when you play him, the random rule kicks in. This is fire. He's gonna take that. That's fine. Concentration YOLO. Oh man, I'm sorry. It's hard, especially when you've, with dogs and things, because it depends how you feel about them. Some people see pets as, just a pet. Me personally, I see pets as family. So I didn't do anything without this dog really. Got the dog that can't concentrate. That's it. Dog is just, do I want the Tauron? I can't refine it. Because I need 10 to get a life ring. So it means it's just going to stock up. It's going to fill my deck with shit cards. I think he's got, is it Alexander? He might not even have it yet. Oh, it's Siren. I knew he had a legendary card. Did I accept your close friend request? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Yes, I did. Only just, but I did. Who do we start with? I want to try and bait out his Siren into a shit position. If we put her up here... Yeah. Summon your last dog. Put this one up here. That's mine now. Remember your dad, but not his dog. That's the hard thing, isn't it? It's hard to pick from the brain. Yeah, it's good, this one. Last time we saw your dad was 84. As in 1984. Profile picture's so funny. Siren. Oh, we get 2. So we'll take the Siren and the Abyss Worm. Abyss Worm. So we're gonna have, by the end of the game, I will have all 3 of these pages, 8, 9 and 10. They will all be there, and I will have every single card. I will fill up all of this as well, but that's just part and parcel. Good cards. Windmill gives 20 tornadoes. We're way ahead of you, buddy. We've got the tornadoes stocked up here. I would have more. Oh, it shows a different profile picture when you add them as a close friend. Oh yeah. Who knew? Tool refine. There's the windmill. Thunder magic refine. And that'll put us at 100. So we've maxed out our strength for now. Zombies. Is it? Let's give it to both of you. Missed 19 years, that's a lot. That's a shitload of time to miss. Problem is that you can't just worry about what could have been. And you take note of what you have got and be grateful for what you have now. Marines are crazy from. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think anybody who's willingly joins the army for any reason is a different breed. There's something screwed in differently to me upstairs for you to want to go to war. Jamie Ritter, how are we doing? He's talking about his dad. He missed 19 years with his dad. Last saw him in '84. Army police are bad. Normal army are not. Military police are okay. See, I think the problem is that we can't really generalise, because to say that the army police are bad and normal army, not military police are okay, you blanket that with everybody. I think that within the army police, there will be some bad eggs, and within the military police, there will be some bad eggs. Just like with everything, you can't generalise. You can't say that all of one group are X. Hey, thanks, Jamie. I really appreciate it. You're really good at quick cards after losing to the owner, so don't challenge me. You want to play so much, lad? Yes. He says, don't challenge me. I'll challenge him. Nice stream. Thanks, pal. Chuck the blobber down. And then where we go from here, it doesn't matter. We win no matter what. Strong to be the comment you've commented the most. Definitely today, mate. Definitely. 6 and 4. You're an army mailman. That sounds so cool. What, you just take the letters to guys who are out? Do you take the letters out to them while they're at war? Or... There we go. Impossible to lose. Did letter duty in Afghanistan. That sounds like so interesting. A friend of mine was a paratrooper in Afghanistan some years ago, and yeah, he's got some interesting stories about Afghanistan. Says it's a much more beautiful place than you'd imagine. Which I've had a look at stuff like. The funny thing is that obviously when we see places like Afghanistan and Iran and things, it's usually in the news and it's usually to do with the war. So you tend to see quite rough looking areas, but then if you actually Google like what the wildlife and stuff around and like what the natural areas around the Middle East are, it's gorgeous. There's beautiful rivers and waterfalls and forests. You never see any of that. Didn't realise how much my dad loved me until I didn't talk to him. How does that work? Yeah, so my dad died last year, but I hadn't had contact with him since I was 16, really. So it was a little bit weird. I think the last time I spoke to him was... He also mastered this game, FF8. Mate, if you mastered this game, didn't talk to him because my mum to pray, that's how it works. Yeah, kind of. That's kind of how it works. It depends on how the split goes. Because, like I say, I'm also I think it's safe to level all players to 20. Sedi, I am so confident in this game, I could level everybody to 100 and it wouldn't matter. I love this game, I know it inside and out. There isn't anything that this game can throw at me that I wouldn't be able to sort out. You could put me anywhere with any setup and I would find a way. That'd be really fucking cool, actually. A Final Fantasy VIII style escape room. My favourite ability? Well, my favourite ability is Strength plus 60%, and Strength plus 40%, and Strength plus 20%. And I just stack them all on the same character. Find the bribe playthrough guide for Final Fantasy X. There's a bribe playthrough guide? I know I have to bribe to get one of the trophies. That's going to be long. Yeah, Keep him on elemental defense. Bribe is the improvement to Mug. I thought Mug was where you hit them and steal money or items. Check out my car, it's brand spanking new. Yeah, it would be smashed to pieces if it weren't for me, VIII. So... the junk shop. Cutting trigger, we can already do it. Mesmerized blade and some screws. Sound, that's the next weapon. Slaying tail. So one of the good things about this game is that you elementals need to be bribed, like pay the weather. Right. Play Fallout, it's so good. Grinded that game. Fallout is amazing. I love Fallout 3. That's my favourite. I know everybody loves New Vegas, but I thought 3 was better. I think, as well, Fallout 3 is the better... is the best game to start the series with. Yeah. No. I think she's got the siren. Yes, she has. Yeah, Fallout 3, if you've never played a Fallout game, Fallout 3 is the best place to start. Without a doubt. That kid painted the bone here. There should be an item around here somewhere. Hey old man, Garibaldi tried to attack us again? Maybe. Controlling the communication tower won't satisfy them. Oh yeah, we can go this way now. In fact, I think there might be a Timber Maniacs in here. Most hotels have a Timber Maniacs. Can we have a room, please? Stay in the hotel. Timber Maniacs. Went to basic training with a nut job. He said Fallout 2 is better. Crusader, no remorse. I said okay, bud. Fallout 2 is better than Crusader. What's Crusader? Crusade. Crusader, no remorse. Action game developed by Origin Systems. Released in 1995 with the MS-DOS. Oh, there's a PlayStation port. Crusader No Remorse looks essentially like another... It was a game YouTube don't touch. Commented 92 times. Hey, tell you what, if you want to catch up, because Joshy Washy, who watches on Twitch, he's been watching me for quite some time and probably has comments up in the thousands by now. So why doesn't YouTube touch Crusader? Is it just because it's an older game that people aren't really into? Is it because it looks like a lesser known game? It's the kind of game that I would have played in 1995. I loved top-down isometric style. Crusader was the heater. I think I'll have to give it a little go. I've got a couple of things to, in fact, I'll take some quick notes because I'm going to end up forgetting. So I've still got to look up Purple Aki because he sounds like an absolute character. And then Crusader No Remorse. It's a funny naming style as well. It feels very Japanese. Mesmerize. So we get regens, blizzargers, death spikes. What's your favourite biscuit? Mine's custard creams. Well, that's a funny question. To me personally, I'm not a big fan of biscuits. My missus loves biscuits. Digestive, chocolate digestives and things. But no, my favourite biscuit has got to be, at the minute, it's the digestive. In fact, let me grab a just in case, because I think that Teddy, you're from the UK, not from the UK, sorry, so you might not know what I'm talking about. These digestive biscuits, digestive gold. These bad boys. It's like chocolate digestives, but with Caramac, so caramel chocolate instead. These things, if you start eating them and you have a problem with sugar, you won't finish, you'll destroy the packet and then go rummaging for more. No, they're not for you. These biscuits are so good that this little shitbag managed to get a hold of some and scranned them. He loved them. Literally, there was 1 or 2 left in a packet and sat on the table and he was like, you got now. We told him off. You're not supposed to be eating shit off the tables, but they smell so good he couldn't help himself. Comes from Hamburg, 1974. It's my stats. You give him one. I'm not giving him a chocolate biscuit. He stole them off the side last time. He wasn't supposed to have them and he knows he wasn't. Little shitbag. But this is where we'll finish the stream for today, guys. Let me just sign off by giving Biscuit some treats. We'll give him a treat. We're not going to give him a biscuit. Biscuit eating biscuits, that's cannibalism. That feels wrong on so many levels. But let's go and grab him a treat. Do you want a chicken foot biscuit? Some tups. Get him a chicken feet. He loves his chicken feet. As gross as they are. What's that? 1 minute. Can I have a kiss? Wait, give me a kiss. Thank you. Crunch, crunch. But that'll be it for today. I will crack on with some more next time. And thanks very much for your time. It's been a pleasure. And thanks very much for all the chat, Teddy and Jack. It's been lovely. Don't forget, if you haven't already, which I'm pretty sure you have, to subscribe and like the video. And follow for more updates and notifications on when we go live next. But it's been a pleasure. As always, you can be doing absolutely anything. And you spending your time chilling with us. And we appreciate that, don't we, Biscuit? But thanks very much for your time, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. Peace.